Let's talk JSON and also response statuses from the server. First of all, let's set up JSON and then talk about it. So app.use and then express and then .json. Now we use JSON in our Express server. And what is JSON? Simply, JSON is a form of data that is really friendly with JavaScript. So if we went to Postman, and then we're gonna send this request get to a public API which returns a bunch of products, random products in form of JSON. So we're gonna see a typical JSON file. So it's a slow request. Let's wait a little bit. And then it's taken longer than I thought. And there you go. This is a typical JSON form of data. So this is like an array, and inside this we have a bunch of objects, and have a lot of properties, and inside the properties they can be like also objects, arrays. So it's pretty cool. So now we can send form of data, and this is pretty cool. So like for example, you went to the browser. This is the same one from the same API. It's a GET request, so you can use it in the browser, and you see this is a typical JSON format of data. Also, you can install this tool, which is called JSON Viewer in Google Chrome. I don't know if it's available in other browsers, but you install it and it gives you this good looking, formatting for the JSON file. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a white page with, black text. So this way makes it cooler and better to look at, and also you can see it raw. This is how it looks raw, and now how it looks with the JSON Viewer add-on. And also there is some settings right here. You can changes for them, like the theme and everything you want. So it's pretty cool to use this. Now let's use it inside our project. So let's go, for example, to routes, and this is a route, and here. So let's go back to Postman. So this is the route, which is http:/api/ no, this is /user. This is the route. We used to get a response which is welcome from user home. Now we want to make it a JSON format, so we can remove, resend, and then now send it as JSON. And inside this JSON you can send whatever. Let's send an object. An object is going to be like had many properties as you want. So a message, that's like something, and also you can have like error, and then you can have something. Okay, so now if we want to send again, we get the response in form of JSON, which is pretty cool and easier to use, and more understandable, and it's it gives you a lot of variety in your code. Now we're going to talk about statuses, which is this one. When you send a request, you get a response, and then you get the status of the response. As we said before, 200 means that everything went okay, and also we get the data right here. So we can go to our projects, and here we can add the status, so we can control the status that we get. So this one is going to be status 200, which is the one that we have right here. So we send again, it's still 200. We can also change it and control it, so we can have 204, and 204 is the same as 200, except this time we're not gonna get the body. So send, we're gonna get 204, so everything went all right, but there is no content. We can't get any additional information, and I've talked about it before. So you only get the headers. The headers are available, but the body is not available. You don't get a body. So if you have like an operation that requires to return something, you return 200. But if you don't want to return anything, you can use 204. So 204 doesn't return anything. There is another one which is 404, which means that's not found. So if there is something that is not found, we can send a request at the status 404 and it's not found. There is also another one which is 400, which is bad request. Or if there is an error, we can just send it. So in terms of error, we send 400. Also, there is another one which is 403, which is forbidden. So this is like for if there is no permissions to access this route, we can use the 403 this way, and it's, as you see right here, forbidden. Those like the most important ones. So we have 200, which means everything okay, and also we can send the body. We have 204, which means everything went okay, but we can't send the body. There is 400, which means that there is an error, and we have 403, which means forbidden, and also we have 404, which means not found. So these are the main ones for the statuses. So make sure that you understand them and you get, you know, a bit used to them. So when we work with them, so if we have an error, we know which we send. So depending on the type of the error. So this is like very, very needed for our course to understand them. So that was a short and informative tutorial. See you in the next video.